little bit of Mother Nature's beauty here in Cahill. Moments ago we saw the women's 400-metre semis. Now it's the blokes' turn. In the first semi, Australian Pat Dwyer, trained by Michael Kamel, the man who worked wonders with Costa Zoo and with Matt Shervington. Let's go back to the track.
Semi-final time for the men's 400. Starters here: Hilton from England in 1, McBurney in 2, Richardson 3, Ochieng in 4, Tillakaratne in 5. So some big names there in 3, 4, 5. But our thoughts with Patrick Dwyer from Australia in lane 6, Horton in 7, and Marswanese from Zimbabwe in lane 8.
It's going to be tight. I'd say Richardson and Ochieng and Tillakaratne. But our hopes are with Pat Dwyer. His first major international competition. Can he make the 400-metre final?
Away, so it's clean this time. Patrick Dwyer going from lane 6, the Australian. From the inside, it's Hilton, McBurney, Richardson, who's gone out very hard. He's quickly moving up on Ochieng. Then Tillakaratne. Dwyer's also gone out strongly. He's got past Horton in the back straight, and Marswanese has gone out like a train in lane 8.
Pat Dwyer looks fantastic as they go down the back straight, so relaxed and smooth, and as we said before the race, conservation is the key. Horton's coming at him, Marswanese is out there, as is Richardson. It's going to be tight.
Now Richardson and Tillakaratne making their moves, coming through as well. Ochieng, Dwyer's going to dig in, he's back to 5th as Horton goes past him. Richardson in front, Tillakaratne trying to get him, then Horton from Ochieng, but it's going to be Richardson from Tillakaratne. Not much in it for 3rd between Ochieng and Horton, and Hilton, the Englishman, in lane 1 has just missed out on the final. He's run 5th. No joy for Patrick Dwyer either.
Although a good run from Patrick Dwyer. As the winner, Mark Richardson. I think he did just about everything he could, Jane, and his first major international meet, and I don't think he'll be too far away from his personal best.
Well, you're never going to get there if you don't give it a shake in the first 200. He gave himself every opportunity.
Well, he was there on the bend.
Yeah, I think perhaps, David, his, mishaps this year with a back problem and then glandular fever probably affect you once you've done a couple of hard races and ran out of bickies in the straight. But, gee, he'll have learned a lot from this race.
Well, David, you labelled Richardson the one to beat, and he did look awesome. He was most impressive, the man from England. He's run 45.03, beating Tillakaratne, who's run another super race, 45.09 for the Sri Lankan. And 3rd, well, very, very close between Horton and Ochieng, but they will go through. Result of semi-final number 1 of the men's 400. Mark Richardson from England first in 45.03. Second, Tillakaratne from Sri Lanka, 45.09. Horton getting 3rd, 45.48. The same time for Ochieng 4th, 45.48. And Patrick Dwyer in 6th position, 46.12. He's run very well here at the Commonwealth Games.
Pat, well, it wasn't going to be your day today, but still, you ran a very smart 200 metres. It just, what happened in the end?
Oh, I don't know. Could be possibly I'm not fit enough. Haven't had much preparation this year due to injury and sickness. But I'm a bit surprised, actually. I would have thought I had a chance to make the final, so I'm a bit disappointed.
What do you take away from having competed in a semi-final like this? It is your first major competition internationally.
Well, I guess dealing with disappointment's the first thing, and second of all, I'm only 20, just nearly 21. I feel like I've got a future in front of me, so this is just the start.
Start list for the second semi-final of the men's 400. Clark in lane 1, Wariso 2, Bolch in 3, McIntosh 4, Martin 5, Thomas in 6, Malherbe 7, and Matty Lou in lane 8. So Ewan Thomas on screen, the Welshman, ranked number 2 in the Commonwealth. Malherbe alongside him in 7. On his inside, Martin from Jamaica. And away they go. Thomas has gone out pretty well, so has Matalou and Malherbe. Now, getting a fair way back early was Martin. McIntosh moving up on his inside with Bolch, and then Wariso and Clark. But certainly Thomas has gone out in attacking style, and so has McIntosh.
Yeah, both of those athletes are running well. So is Malherbe on the outside. Interesting with Roxburgh Martin. He's back a little bit at the moment. He's going to need to get a wriggle on. Jamie Bolch moving through well as well.
Yeah, Bolch about to start his move in lane 3, but Thomas leads clearly here from Bolch. Now McIntosh and Martin coming through, and Clark on the inside. It's Bolch and Thomas, the Welshman. They're looking at one another. They're talking to one another. It's Bolch and Thomas. Thomas leading from Walsh. Then Martin and Malherbe late. But Thomas beats Bolch, and didn't they have some fun, the Welsh boys?
What about that? Let's have a conversation down the home straight.
Well, it started at the top of the straight where you and Thomas said, hurry up, Jamie, because I want to discuss what we're going to do tonight. And then Jamie Bolch said, I think we'll go and see a movie. And I think you and Thomas said, I'd rather have maybe a curry.
Well, let's have a look at this.
They did have a conversation,
They
though.
certainly did. Watch this.
Here we
clearly.
go, it starts.
Bolch looks at Thomas. I think Bolch is doing most of the talking.
He's lucky he hasn't run out of his lane, Jamie Bolch, because he's gone. Come on, he says, Jamie Bolch, what are you doing? Slow down.
Gee, that is Lear rising. Thomas beats Bolch. Let's have a look at the battle for 3rd and 4th.
Unbelievably, Ewan Thomas has also run 44.61 doing that.
Malherbe gets 3rd.
Just 1/100th of a second outside Darren Clark's championship record. So there's the result in the men's 400 metres second semi-final. Unbelievable. Ewan Thomas 44.61, just missing Darren Clark's Commonwealth Games record. Jamie Bolch in second, 44.83. We got stuck into Malherbe. Said he wouldn't go any good at all. He has done. He finished 3rd in 45.01.
How cool were those two Welshmen? So there's no Australian men in the final of the 400 metres tomorrow. We will miss out on that one. We'll take you to break, though, with the fastest man in the games, in fact, the fastest man in the world right now, and his national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. Gold in the 100 metres to Atto Bolden.